Hello everyone, it's me Lou here, and the internet is filled with absolutely weird and strange people in it, and one of the most goofiest ones have to be Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate just seems just so weird and cartoony, he doesn't even feel like a real person. Like every time when I see a video of him or him saying something insane or just him doing anything, it just seems like a cartoon character. He's like a poorly written Fast and Furious character, but in real life. He just doesn't seem real. But sadly, the Andrew Tate train had to come to a stop because he ended up getting arrested for suspected of human trafficking. Now, this isn't his first time getting arrested for this. A couple months ago, he ended up getting arrested the last time for human trafficking. That ended up going nowhere, and he ended up writing off, saying that it was like a SWAT, the Matrix trying to stop him or something like that. And then all of his top G meat writers instantly just latched onto it and said it 100% telling the truth. I think Andrew Tate does deserve the medal of finally being able to beat anime and VTuber fans of being the saddest group of people on the internet, because the top G community is some of the most saddest things you can ever see in your life. They spend $50 a month on Hustler University. Or if you don't know what that is, it's basically just Andrew Tate's scam where he just gives you extremely bad financial and dating advice, where you get to watch videos of people who aren't even Andrew Tate as they just tell you the worst thing ever because they don't want you to succeed. Hustler University is like one of those like terrible weight loss guides where he doesn't want you to get laid. He doesn't want you to be financially stable, because if you actually get laid and you're actually financially stable, you're gonna realize that everything that he's saying is just absolutely dumb. So he like keeps you in this loop where he gives you some advice where you have the illusion that you're making progress, but really you're just staying exactly where you are. You're just running on a treadmill thinking that you're going forward, but you're just staying where you are. It's very sad to see. His whole career and his whole like marketing strategy is basically just preying on super insecure and financially unstable men so he can go and make money off it. I'm getting completely sidetracked. Let me go on the main story. Andrew Tate ended up getting arrested by the Romanian police, and he got arrested because of a Twitter argument. I just think it's crazy that so much crazy story starts all because of two people arguing on Twitter. I don't know where Andrew Tate ended up tweeting this tweet at a global warning activist, and he ended up talking about how his Bugatti released a bunch of fumes in the air and how he has all these luxury cars and how they're bad and he added her. And then she ended up saying a quite, little snarky, a little goofy reply, which led Andrew Tate to get absolutely ratioed extremely hard. So he got pretty humiliated pretty bad. Now, I think if you get ratioed on Twitter, you should just accept it. Said something cringe, just accept it and move on with your life. But someone like Andrew Tate just couldn't do that. His ego was too damaged and he had to fight back. So he ended up making a bunch of other tweet replies which were kind of weird and look kind of not alpha, if I have to say so myself. Then he ended up making this video replying at her. This video ended up being his downfall, because in the video he told someone to give him pizza. This pizza ended up being a very popular Romanian pizza chain, which ended up letting the Romanian police to know that he's in the country and arrest him. Here's a video of Andrew Tate being arrested by the police. This video is just so crazy to me because the police are dressed like completely full Rainbow Six Siege operators, like they're ready to break in and do a mission. All they're doing is taking out just like Andrew Tate, and it's very funny to see. I think it's crazy that Twitter was his absolute downfall. If he didn't get his ego hurt and didn't have like a literal fit about him getting ratioed so hard, this literally would not have happened. I don't know what Twitter does to people, but it just leads people to just do the most weirdest things of all time, because this tweet just came out of nowhere. He kind of just tweeted this at this girl completely out of left field because he was on Twitter. I don't know what urge it has you to do just to argument and start beef, but because he started the beef, now he's getting arrested and investigated. Hello everyone, it's me Lou in the future here. I thought I should go a little bit more deeper in that. On Twitter, a lot of people were saying that Andrew Tate didn't get arrested for human trafficking, but he actually got arrested for money laundering. This whole theory ended up coming up because a Twitter account known as RapTV ended up saying that Andrew Tate's claim of getting arrested for human trafficking is absolutely not real, and he got arrested for money laundering. So when they ended up posting this, they ended up deleting this later, but they still kept the post of them saying that Andrew Tate got arrested for allegedly human trafficking, which I think to me 100% proves that the money laundering thing still isn't true. But a lot of people on Twitter are still pushing that Andrew Tate got arrested for money laundering over and over again. My theory is that you probably just want to keep on saying this because a lot of the top Gers just really don't like the idea of the person that like they support and praise has a chance to be a human trafficker. That's not really a good look. That's an extremely bad look if someone you like ended up doing something like that. So I think that's why the rumor that keeps on pushing. But yeah, so I think that's just something I should update you on. back to the video. Obviously, just don't start jumping the gun and just wait until like the full investigation is done and we see like what happens. Other than that, my name's Lou. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Do you think? Because I have Twitter, Loser Stars. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. Later.